All right, so you're good at doing the squat, but you want to take it up a notch. Then I introduce you to the lunge. The lunge is a perfect way to build up strength in one leg. It's also an exercise that introduces real instability. Now, the lunge is also an exercise that can wreak havoc on your knees if you have bad form. Today, I'm going to show you how to get this done. Let's check it out. The target for this exercise is going to be your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings. Okay, so this is what it looks like when everything is firing correctly. However, let's go over some common pitfalls while executing this exercise. The first thing you want to do is to make sure that your feet are facing forward. The easiest way to achieve this is to make sure that your second toe is facing forward. The reason for this is because if you look down at your feet, your second toe is pretty much at the center of your foot. And the center of your foot is aligned with your tibia, in other words, your shin bone. And your shin bone is aligned with your knee, and so on and so on. Basically, this is going to be your starting point before doing the lunge. A quick and really important note about this feet forward stance is a fantastic starting point for most of us. Now, you might have heard that, pointing your feet out is better. And for some people with specific hip structures, yeah, this is. But very often, turning the feet out is actually a compensation for a lack of ankle mobility. If the ankle can't bend enough to let the shin move forward, then the body's only option is to turn the feet out to create more space. Now, the reason for that lack of ankle mobility can be different from everyone. So for our purposes, we're going to start with this neutral feet forward position. It's the most honest way to see how your body moves and how to make sure we're building strength and a solid foundation. Now, a common cue you might hear for the lunge is to keep your torso perfectly straight. While the intention is good, this can actually put a lot of stress on your front knee, making it much harder to use your most powerful muscles. Now, let's try a quick experiment. Go ahead and sit down in a chair. Now, without leaning your chest forward, I want you to try and stand up. You gotta cross your arms so you can't cheat. It's impossible. Your body is stuck. That's because your center of mass is behind your feet. To stand up, you have to lean forward to shift that weight over your feet so your more powerful glutes and quads can engage. The lunge is the exact same principle. That slight athletic lean isn't a mistake. It's a necessary step to get your center of mass over your front foot and get your glutes in the game. The easiest way for you to accomplish this is to make sure that your torso is pretty much in line with your shin bone. The easiest way for you to verify the angle of your torso is to just simply record yourself. It could be a little bit difficult to try and feel the right angle. Another mistake is lunging on the balls of your feet. You don't want to lunge this way because it creates an unstable base and it puts a lot of stress on your knee. To increase stability, always remember to keep your heels on the ground. As you're going down into the lunge, you want to make sure that your knee does not buckle in. You run a very high risk of developing a knee injury if you continue to lunge like this. Always remember to keep your knee directly above your foot. This will ensure that your knees are in line with your hips. The last big mistake is pushing off your back foot to stand up. Remember, the lunge is just a front leg exercise. Your back leg is just a kickstand for balance. When you push off the back foot, you're basically cheating your front leg's glute and quad out of doing the work. A quick and simple fix for this is to keep the back leg light and think about driving all of your force through your entire front foot to power yourself back up. Alright, now before we end this video, I'm about to show you the golden rule that connects all of your lower body exercises. This is the secret to a strong, stable, and powerful movement, whether you're squatting, lunging, forward lunge, reverse lunge, lateral lunges, Bulgarian lunges, doesn't matter. Watch my torso. You see this forward lean in this lunge? This is the power position. My torso and shin are roughly parallel, which lowers my glutes and takes the pressure off my knee. Right? This is our baseline. Now watch closely as I transition into the squat. Some of you with a really sharp eye may notice my torso angle adjusts slightly. It's become a little bit more forward. Right? This is not a mistake. This is my body's intelligently shifting its center mass to stay balanced over a new, wider base of support. And now as I step into the lateral lunge, again, you're going to see a small adjustment as my body finds its balance. The golden rule still remains in effect. My back is flat, my hip is hinged, and my glutes are loaded. And here are the same 3 exercises in reverse. Alright, so look, it's important for you guys to understand that the key isn't to get the perfect 45-degree angle in every exercise. The key is that the principle of the athletic hinge is always present. If you can learn how to own that position and adapt to each movement, you'll build stronger, safer, and more effective lower body. Now you know how to do the lunge. For this one, start off with about 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps per leg. Now what I want to say is the sets that I'm providing in this video is just a guideline. If you can't do 4 sets, start off with 1 to 2 sets and then you build up from there. If this has helped you out, let me know in the comment section. Like and subscribe.